Let me start this video by saying they 1,000,000% check the box of having a great, strong band name. 4Non Blondes. That's who we react to today. We talk so much about how, and we talk about it in music, but just in general. Everybody knows the classic, infamous, almost cliche quote that people say about your name. You know, your name, you come into this world with it, you leave this world with it. It's the only thing that really remains on this, on the earth. When you die, your name lives on, that whole thing. So that's why I put so much emphasis on it. It's a really important thing. And I got to say, 4Non Blondes, that's just, that's mwah. I cannot wait to learn more about the conception of this band, but that name in particular. I love the name. So here we go. Y'all know we got to do some song research. It's my first time ever hearing of them or about anything about them. So here we go. 4Non Blondes were an American rock band formed in San Francisco. Active from 1989 to 1990. Only 5 years? Oh no, why so short of a run? Their only album, Bigger, Better, Faster, More, spent 59 weeks on the Billboard 200 and sold 1.5 million copies between 1992 and 1994. So wait a minute. Successful, great name, only one album, 5 years. What the hell happened? They hit the charts in 1993 with the release of the album's second single, What's Up, which is what we are reacting to today. Classified as alternative rock. Oh wow. I see in just 5 years they had a lot of members. Originally the band was all female with vocalist Linda Perry, bassist Krista Hillhouse, guitarist Shauna Hall, and drummer Wanda Day. However, along with Day being replaced by Don Richardson, Hall was replaced by Roger Roca before the release of the album. Perry left the band in 1994, and the remaining members disbanded shortly after. What the hell happened? I don't even think I want to hear the song until I find out what happened. The experience in the name became a symbol that they didn't fit the California stereotype. I would love to know where the name came from. I don't want to read this whole summary, but I do want to know what the hell happened. I'll read it on my own. But yeah, I'll read it on my own. Oh my goodness. Perry went solo in 1995. She has released solo work and produced and written songs on albums by Christina Aguilera, Alicia Keys, Pink, Gwen Stefani, Courtney Love, Kelly Osbourne. Wait, what? The group disbanded in late 1994 during the recording of their second album. Perry has said that she had been unhappy with Bigger, Better, Faster, More. She has also explained that her sexuality had played a part in her tensions with the group. Perry was an out lesbian, but band members Hillhouse and Richardson were less comfortable being as open about their sexuality in the early 1990s. There's no way. No way. It's no way that, wow, as the sun literally just completely disappeared. No way. That's not why they broke up. I mean, okay, creative tensions. Perry was upset with the album. Okay, that's a story I've heard a million times over. They were upset that one person was a little bit more out with their sexuality. Now, I've heard of drugs messing bands up and band members being upset. That I could get. Sexuality? You were upset that one band member's sexuality was a little bit more exposed than you would have wanted it to be? And that broke y'all up. I don't know. I gotta do some more reading. But I don't want to bore y'all, so I'll figure it out on my own. But I can't wait to hear this. So apparently, I'm reacting to what was their biggest hit, and that's so sad because they had a phenomenal, at least from a commercial standpoint, maybe from a creative standpoint, as we see, they felt differently. But a commercial standpoint, it was very successful. I mean, wow, that hurts. That sucks to know. One album and what could have been a phenomenal group. That sucks. But anyway, What's Up official music video. I can't wait to see this and hear this. I'm sold already. Between a little bit of the story I read and their name and everything, like I gotta hear this. Let's go.
25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. Into a crisis times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say,
So let's just start with the obvious. She is beautiful. I know she don't float that way. I say this in all respect. Linda Perry is beautiful. Like just looking at her. She is just beautiful. I'll leave it at that. To the song, again, she said she was upset with the whole album. So I'm definitely going to have to listen to the whole album. But this second single, What's Up? It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this song so far. I love I love her voice. I love how comfortable she seems to be with it. And I'm talking vocally. Just everything in the like she's just doing her thing. I love that. I love when you can vocally hear an artist enjoying the music they make. So I'm gonna assume this is one of the songs from the album that she did like, cause I don't know why, I just hear just a natural like enjoyment in her voice. Cause sometimes you can hear when an artist doesn't like what they're singing. It's very rare, but you can kind of like, even in talking, right? Like, have you ever just talked to somebody? You don't even really have to see them, because of course you can see when someone's not interested. But you can, if you just like hear somebody's voice, like you could just be on the phone talking to somebody and you can hear when they're not interested in talking to you. It's kind of the same thing. Like when you just listen to music, like I listen to a lot of music, you can kind of hear when an artist is like kind of whatever, or when a song is like dated, like a song was probably made a long time ago. Like a lot of times when I hear music that comes out today, you can hear when a song was made, like it's not a fresh song, it's not a fresh idea. You can hear, oh, this is like a little dated. Like you can hear, oh, this probably came out, the artist probably made this song a couple years ago, but they're just now putting it out. Like you can almost hear it sometimes. I don't hear that. Like it sounds, I hear enjoyment when I hear her sing this song. Instrumentation, nothing's really standing out, but it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful sounding song. I love it so far. And again, just, you know, seeing them now, none of them have blonde hair, 4 non-blondes. I would assume, again, it didn't give me the reason why they called themselves 4 non-blondes, but I would assume coming up in California, just the culture of, I would say being a woman around that time, they just didn't fit the status quo. You know, blonde hair, you know, whipping back and forth. Like, you could tell from their style and the way that they look, like they just weren't into that. And so when you see 4 non-blondes, there's everything. It screams superstardom. That's why I'm like amazed that they broke up so fast. Like, and clearly they had the success. You had the big single. All they had to do is keep going. I don't know what happened. Like it almost hurts to read that. But anyway, I'm loving everything I'm seeing and hearing. Great.
And I try, oh my God, do going on? Ooh. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with Linda Perry. Oh my gosh. Everything she just did on that song was phenomenal. Oh wow. See, I'm about to be singing that all day. It's stuck in my head. That's so catchy. And I said, oh, what's going on? What's going on? That's stuck in my head. I love, again, just everything that she was doing with her voice throughout the song. The almost like Stevie Nicks that came out of her at one point, and like I gotta hear the rest of the album to understand what she didn't like. But I mean, that's a phenomenal second single. I mean, released in March 1993, second single. Gained popularity in the United States and in several European countries, peaking at number 1 in Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Germany, Iceland, Ireland, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Sweden, and Switzerland. I mean, again, for a lot of people, the success of something isn't worth... actually, you know, that just goes to show you how jaded and just mind fucked I am. The fact that I'm surprised that a group did not settle for success over they didn't compromise themselves and say, hey, we're successful, we have this great first album, let's do it again. Like, the fact that they said, you know, I didn't like that, I didn't enjoy this, I'm not liking what's going on, and even though we're successful and everybody likes us, I don't want to keep going. I shouldn't be surprised about that, but I am. That's just not a story you hear a lot. I mean, you just see all these countries that love them, at least love this song. I mean, nominated for a category for Best Alternative Rock at the VMAs, Interscope, Atlantic Records. The song had its origins well before 4 Non Blondes were formed. Third Eye Blind frontman Stephen Jenkins recalled sitting in a room with Linda Perry, who worked as a waitress down the street, performing the original compositions to one another when the two were struggling musicians in San Francisco. It would be decades later that Jenkins realized the songs performed in that private session would sell a combined 17 million records. Oh, wow. The title does not appear in the song's lyrics, but the phrase "what's going on" is prominently included in the chorus. Perry told Rolling Stone that she heavily disliked the song's production. Wow. Perry revealed on Behind the Music that she hated David Tickle's reworked version with different lyrics intended to be used for their album. She had told this to Jimmy Iovine, who agreed, preferring Perry's demo version over Tickle's. Tickle's instrumental over the original vocals could be heard on Perry's episode of Behind the Music. Tickle's version was never released. The final version was recorded in one day after Iovine allowed 4 Non Blondes to re-record Perry's demo version. Perry told Tape Op magazine, the producer David Tickle had no sense of what the song was. I went to the label and said, "This song sucks. This is not the song I wrote." They didn't support me. They said it sounded fine. I did not agree. I grabbed the band during a break and we went to the record plant. I started moving things around. The engineer there helped me a lot. I would tell him what I wanted, and if he didn't get it, I would move the microphone around. Then I'd go, "Yes, that's it. That's the sound." I did that with everything. Then we got the tempo, and we got the recording of it, the bass of it done. I redid my acoustics. I was in the middle of vocals when David Tickle showed up. I laid down 3 vocals. I was annoyed he showed up. We were already done with the freaking song. He comped the vocals, mixed it that night, and made the mastering the next day. That is the version that blew up all over the world. I've told the story enough that people know that David Tickle did not produce that song. It was me. Okay, so the song, the version we just heard is what Linda wanted. And so maybe that's what I hear the enjoyment from. But she did say, she didn't say the song, she said the production. So maybe that's what I'm hearing. Maybe the version that we just heard is the version that she liked, because that's the version that she wanted. She just said the production and what was about to come out was completely different, and she would have hated that version. I think I got it. I love that. Again, you just hear so often about how these artists compromise the creative to appease these labels, and then when the success doesn't match what the label expected, they are upset at the artist because they feel like they didn't hold up their end, but they want to fidge and touch everything in the creative process, and they do nothing but mess it up. But then again, they want to come back and blame the artist. I love that. I love that she said, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. If it's not what I want, we not doing it." I love that. Now, why did that break up the band? That's really what I want to know. But in regards to this song and this history, I love it. I like that. I like that she did not back down for a song that she's been working. So it sounded like this song we just heard, she's been working on her whole life damn near. Like it really means a lot to her. So the fact that they tried to change it, I support Linda 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Yeah. I'm so like invested in them now. Like I can't wait to hear more from them. Again, I know this is the song, the big hit from them, but I know they got other good music. Y'all know I don't really care. I usually do, when I do the song research and I find out if a song was a hit or not, I usually do it to gauge the response of a song and see if what I felt was compatible, to what the masses thought of it when the song came out. I don't do it to gauge whether or not a song is good or not. I like what I like, but I do like to see how a song, commercially did. I do like to know that. So the fact that this song did what it did, and it was basically her giving the middle finger up to whoever David Tickle is. Who the hell is David Tickle? Just the story pissed me off. I don't like his name. I don't like him. Who the hell is David Tickle? Let me see this guy. He don't even have a picture. He produced for John Cocker. Outside of that, I don't know none of these people he worked with. Oh, he worked as a mixing engineer. He worked on several hit 1980 releases by Prince. Okay. He worked with Blondie. I'm familiar with Blondie and U2. Alright, maybe he got some credibility. Who knows? But I don't like what he tried to do to my girls. I don't like what he tried to do to Four Non Blondes. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And you know what? That's something that I'm not talking about him. We're talking in general right now. Very often, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this video can attest this, because it happens in every industry. It's not just the music industry at all. A lot of times you have people who get credit for things that they don't deserve. And so they go throughout their career and their life with this resume of stuff that says, hey, look what I was a part of. Look what I did. But if you really find out, oh, this person really didn't do nothing. This person really doesn't know what they're doing. Their name has just been associated with all these things. Like at my job, of course, I'm not going to get into detail. I don't know if a co-worker of mine watches, my videos and that. So I ain't going to get into details. But yes, there are people at my job who makes a certain amount of money, who hold certain positions, who gets their name is in bold print. When you look at who did the work, their name is in big bold letters at the top. But they didn't have a thing to do with anything that was produced. And meanwhile, it's the little names at the bottom that put in all the work. Again, I'm not talking about this David Tickle guy. Maybe he's really good at what he does. But this story right here, I don't like that. And the fact that he has producing credit on this big hit, it makes it look like, oh wow, this David Tickle guy, look what he did on that 4 Non Blonde song. He's amazing. Linda looking like, this motherfucker didn't do nothing. He was about to mess up the song. I'm the one who did this. I want to hear more from 4 Non Blondes. I'm invested. I'm a fan now. In one video, one song, I'm a fan of them. I want to know more about them. If they have a biofilm. Look, y'all know we did Johnny Cash, Queen, Elvis. If 4 Non Blondes have a biofilm, I want to see it. I'm dead serious. I want to see it. I love Linda Perry. Again, just first time seeing her, hearing her voice, everything. I love her. I love everything about her. I only know her from this little bit of research in this video, and I love her. I don't care. I love Linda Perry. Y'all let me know what else from 4 Non-Blondes I need to hear. This was by far one of the funnest reaction videos I've done in a long time. Between the research and the song, this was fun. I like this. So y'all let me know what else from them I need to check out. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace.